Good evening. This is All India Radio Kohima. I'm Jonas Yantan with Evening News. The headlines. President Droupadi Murmu confers National Service Scheme Awards 2020-21. Prime Minister Narendra Modi to share Mann Ki Baat tomorrow. Nagaland Pradesh Congress Committee alleges financial irregularities tied to Sakhi-One Stop Centres in the state. And Manipur High Court declares election of NPF Member of Parliament null and void. Now the news in detail. President Droupadi Murmu conferred the National Service Scheme NSS awards for the year 2020-21 today at Rashtrapati Bhavan. A total of 42 awards were given to 2 universities, 10 NSS units, their program officers, and 30 NSS volunteers. Union Minister of Youth Affairs and Sports Anurag Singh Thakur, Union Minister of State for Youth Affairs and Sports Nitish Pramanik, Youth Affairs Secretary Sanjay Kumar, along with other dignitaries, were present on the occasion. The Department of Youth Affairs of the Ministry of Youth Affairs and Sports confers every year the National Service Scheme Award. Awards are conferred to recognize and reward outstanding contributions towards voluntary community services made by the universities and colleges, councils, senior secondary NSS units, program officers, and NSS volunteers with a view to further promote NSS in the country. Prime Minister Narendra Modi will share his thoughts with the people of the country and abroad in the Mann Ki Baat program on All India Radio at 11 a.m. tomorrow. It will be the 93rd episode of the monthly radio program. The program will be broadcast on the entire network of All India Radio and Doordarshan, AIR News website, and News on Air mobile app. It will also be live streamed on the YouTube channels of AIR News, DD News, PMO, and Information Broadcasting Ministry. AIR will broadcast the program in regional languages immediately after the Hindi broadcast. The Public Grievances Department, BGD, of Nagaland Pradesh Congress Committee has alleged serious financial mismanagement and irregularities tied to the construction of Sakhi-One Stop Centres in the state under the central government's Nirbhaya Fund. Citing information received from RTI responses, BGD said that it detected a difference of more than 5 crore rupees in the amount sanctioned by the centre and the amount declared by the State Social Welfare Department. The BGD recalled that the Chief Minister and Minister in charge of Social Welfare Department had informed the Nagaland Legislative Assembly on February 16 that 11 crore 36 lakh 20,880 rupees had been received from the Union Ministry of Women and Child Development under the Nirbhaya Fund from 2015-16 till date for 11 districts, namely Dimapur, Kohima, Gifre, Longlem, Mogokchung Mon, Peren, Pek, Tuensang, Woka, and Zonubudo. However, BGD claimed that the 11 district administrations had to complete the projects with only 5 crore 86 lakh 81,767 rupees. Stating that it will delve further into the matter, the BGD has sought clarification from the Minister in charge on the alleged anomalies. This news comes to you from All India Radio Kohima. You can also listen to this news bulletin on News on Air app and YouTube channel AIR News Kohima. In a major setback for the Naga People's Front (NPF) party, the Manipur High Court has declared the election of the NPF's Member of Parliament from 2 Outer Manipur Parliamentary Constituency, Lotho S. Fose, as null and void. In a ruling yesterday, the court also declared that the second position holder in the Lok Sabha election 2019, BJP's Haulim Shokopao Mate, is duly elected as MP. In the 2019 election, the present MP Lotho got 3,63,527 votes, while Haulim got 2,89,745 votes. However, Haulim filed an election petition in the High Court, claiming that the affidavit filed by Lotho during the election process had many defects which led to the court's decision. Deputy Commissioner Kohima Shanavasi has notified the shifting of parking zone and areas for local taxis, regional taxis and buses as per the decision of the RTA meeting held on 16th of this month. According to the notification, ISPT Kohima is designated for taxis or NST and private bus services bound for Dimapur, Jaluki, Mon, Guwahati and Shillong, while KMC Chau Parking Upper Agri is designated for taxis and bus services bound for the western region. KMC Data Parking at High School Colony below Government Polytechnic Institute Relezo is designated for northern bound taxis and buses for Zeminu, Woka, Mugukchung and Twensang. Kayake Dry Junction is designated for Pek, Zonoputo, Kifre and Milori bound taxis and buses, and below Police Project Office, New Reserve, Pesama is designated for southern bound taxis and buses. The order further notified that all city buses plying from High School Junction to BOC Junction will be permitted to ply from NPSC Office Junction till Police Project Office, New Reserve, Pesama, while Pulbari Junction, Kohima, will be designated as the dedicated parking area for local taxis and Kohima Smart City buses plying for ISBT Kohima as feeder services. However, picking and dropping of passengers by regional taxis within Kohima municipal area will be strictly prohibited. Meanwhile, rates for local taxis, regional taxis and city buses are also fixed accordingly. For the local taxis, full hire, the rate from Pulbari to ISPT Kohima is 160 rupees, from High School Junction to KMC Data Parking is 80 rupees, Razu Point to Gayake Dry Junction is 160 rupees, and PHQ Junction to KMC Chau Parking is 80 rupees. As for regional taxis, it will be 330 rupees per head from ISPT Kohima to Dimapur, and for city buses, 10 rupees each per head from Lire to Police Project Office, New Reserve, Pesama, from High School Junction to New Secretariat and New Secretariat to NPSC Junction. The order will come into effect for strict compliance from 1st of next month. A capacity building on the 15th Finance Commission grants for urban local bodies, ULPs, was held yesterday at Dimapur. The event was organized by the Municipal Affairs Department under the initiatives of the Regional Center for Urban and Environmental Studies, Union Ministry of Housing and Urban Affairs. During the valedictory function, Advisor, Urban Development and Municipal Department, Dr. Nikki Kire, assured the district administrators of support and asked them to have more such meetings and trainings in the coming days. A total of 73 participants from 39 ULPs attended the program. Program Coordinator and FIC Saksham, Dr. Gay Srinivas, said the hands-on training was practically designed to include theory and background on 15th FC in allocation to the state government in 39 ULPs. Srinivas hoped that the training activities will help them work according to their council's needs. All India Radio Kohima invites interested candidates of Indian origin residing in Kohima municipal area for empanelment of casual assignees to various categories in program section. The categories include Nagamis announcer, Western music RJs, compares for morning echoes, farm and home, youth program, women and children, health and family, sports program, science program, Hindi program, and assignees for all 14 dialects. Applicants will have to pay a processing fee of 354 rupees, inclusive of GST, for general category, and 266 rupees, inclusive of GST, for ST, SC, OBC categories through SBI demand draft, payable to Drawing and Dispersing Officer, DDO, AIR Kohima. The prescribed application should reach the head of office, AIR Kohima, on or before 12th of October 2022 by hand to the head of program, AIR Kohima. For more information, one may get the necessary details from the AIR office notice board from 26th of September onwards. And And now 20 news, here are the main points again. President Droupadi Murmu confers National Service Scheme Awards 2020-21. Prime Minister Narendra Modi to share Mann Ki Baat program tomorrow. Nagaland Pradesh Congress Committee alleges financial irregularities tied to Sakhi-One Stop Centres in the state. And Manipur High Court declares election of NPF Member of Parliament null and void. That is all we have in this evening news bulletin. Good night.